All right, Patty, stand by.
3 Georgia Public Service Commissioners are being accused of violating state rules. And now several nonprofits are demanding they bow out of an upcoming decision to possibly freeze Georgia Power's base rate. Welcome to the show, Patty Durand, founder of the group Georgia for Affordable Energy. Patty, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Last month, Governor Kemp endorsed a proposed deal with Georgia Power to freeze electricity rates for 3 years, framing it as a compromise. Talk about where you and your organization stands on this decision.
This decision is horrible for Georgia Power ratepayers. It is devastating because normally after an integrated resource plan, which is a long-range plan for meeting Georgia Power's projected energy demand future, in the fall, there is a rate case where we can learn what the costs of all of those plans are. But this rate freeze cancels that hearing. And so we do not know what the costs are going to be of Georgia Power's expansion of the grid for data centers. And so the rate freeze is a Trojan horse. It pretends to offer benefits to Georgia Power customers when it's the opposite. It harms them.
Last month, Georgia PSC Chairman Chair Shaw said this about that proposed freeze rate. Take a listen.
So to freeze base rates for 3 years is a very big deal for our state, and it's good for Georgians, and we're very proud.
So what are your comments about his comments?
Yep. So there is a rule at the commission that prohibits them from stating any position or opinion on cases before the commission, and that's because the Public Service Commission is a quasi-judicial body with commissioners acting as judges. So Commission Chair Shaw making that statement would be the same as if a judge said, wow, I can't believe that husband cheated on that wife. I can't wait for that couple to get in my courtroom because I'm going to stick it to them. Like, judges do not state positions on parties before them, and that's what Commission Chair Shaw did. He basically said, I'm all for this plan that Georgia Power wants, without any hearings or any public comment or any information from the details of this. And it's just wrong because even if it was a good thing, he violated those rules, but it's not a good thing.
Gotcha. So explain how this could help or hurt low-income and fixed-income households.
Sure. Georgia Power was having trouble delivering Plant Vogtle. As we know, that project took 15 years. It's the only nuclear plant built in the United States in the last 30 years. It was $17 billion over budget, and it's enormous cost to Georgians. It raised our rates 24% after years of Georgia Power saying it would only be 2%. And so in 2019, the commission raised Georgia Power's profit margins on a metric called return on equity far above utility industry norms. And it delivers hundreds of millions of dollars in excess profits to Georgia Power annually. And that ROE was going to be lowered this fall. Job one, return it to earth, bring it back to industry norms because Plant Vogtle was completed last year and Georgia Power no longer needs or deserves a high ROE. And the reason for the high profits was because of the financial risks to a corporation that markets will punish for failure to deliver or do a good job. And so the risk was credit markets, bond prices, stock declines, and the commission didn't want to see that happen to Georgia Power, so they gave them all these extra profits to ensure it didn't happen. Well, Vogtle's done, so let's get the profits back to reasonable levels. That's one thing. There are two others. The other one is what I said earlier. We can't know what this expansion of the grid, which is a heavy fossil fuel, lots and lots of new gas, let's keep the coal going, all that for data centers. We don't know what those costs are without a rate hearing this fall. And the last one is this is a gift to incumbents. It's not a coincidence that Georgia Power is offering a rate freeze. The first time in 5 years there's been elections for Public Service Commission seats. In fact, I was looking forward to seeing commissioners navigate a $1 billion rate increase while trying to garner votes after all the billions they've already saddled Georgia Power customers with. But that won't happen now.